Good morning, guys. We'll begin there second. Let's see. All right, it was close to the fan. Once we begin to rock and roll you. The deal 30 seconds. 30 seconds on that clock. Go with our step ups. Everyone has their own step. On your mark, get set. Happy Wednesday. All right, guys, at home. You're going to watch this on YouTube. Welcome to your Wednesday workout. We have 30 seconds on the clock. We started with our step ups. I hope you have some form of a step because we're doing lots of things on steps today. But for 30 seconds, you can do some jumping jacks or some other random cardio that would work for you. We're going to move now to our sumo squat. All right, get nice and low. Get a little stretch in there. I like to press on the the insides of my knees. Open up those hips every now and again. Get a nice high knee pull. Sherry's just doing little pulse squats. That's also a good way to kind of open it up a little bit, stretch things out. And then we're going to our swings. Get your kettlebell swings. All right. Again, slowly getting our blood flowing. Getting that heart rate up a little bit. Getting the body ready for an awesome workout. All right, our warm-up is not meant to be intense. It's meant to be gradually getting that body ready. We did 2 foot lateral steps. 2 foot lateral steps, up, on, and over. 2 foot lateral. I think I can get a set of headphones, so sure you can hear me. And all right. Rocking and rolling here. We're on our second line of our warm-up. 2 foot lateral steps, up, on, and over. Now we're going to lunge and twist. Body weight. Lunge and twist. Okay. Nice and easy. Start open up that spine a little bit. All right, get a little range of motion in our lunge. All right. Again, getting that heart rate up just a little bit, a couple ticks. Next up is going to be your slasher to halo. Grab that kettlebell. All right, start on one hip. Slash across that body, up around the head. Get a nice stretch of your shoulders as we go down to the opposite hip. All right, nice, nice, nice. Again, slowly increasing the range of motion. Getting ourselves ready. And next up, back to our steps. Switch on that box. All right, the leg on the box is trying to do all the work as you drive yourself up. Okay. Now we see Lindsay in the background. She's really going a little bit more intense. Sherry's taking a little bit easier approach on that. If you got tricky knees or just not feeling too ready yet, you get that option of going a little slower. But again, you see everyone else going a little bit more intense. You find what works for you. Next up is going to be our instep stretch. All right. You guys know the instep, right? We're going to stay on one side. Trying to keep that back leg as straight as we can. All right, our opposite hand is the one that's on the ground. It keeps our balance. And we do a nice little elbow to the inside of the knee. As we reach, Sherry's dropping into a little pigeon. Never a problem. You want to modify some stretches to find areas that you're tight in. You go right ahead and do that. We're going to do our figure eights with our kettlebell next. Figure eights, we grab that kettlebell by the handle, kind of swing it gently through the legs and switch hands behind you. And you grab it, a little coordination involved with that. All right, through the legs, switch. So it's a little lateral motion, so your obliques start working a little bit. Obviously, we gotta be coordinated. All right, as we switch hands. Now we're doing our step down off the boxes. This is a tricky one because you step backwards onto the box and then you step forward off the box. So you got to be very careful on your step down. It's a little, again, more coordination. Definitely balance. You know, it's hard to see the step going backwards. So you got to have faith that it's there and know that you're picking up your leg high enough to get onto it. It helps wake the mind up a little bit, especially on these early mornings. Up next, going to be some plank swings. I like to do this with both hands on the ground, get that nice stretch. Raise those hips up in the air. Sometimes you get a little lower if you want to drop your hips gently. Raise the hand, head up in the air. A little upward dog, I think. I always get my yoga terms confused. But it's a good stretch of the shoulders and abs. Next, we're going to go to our high pull with your kettlebell. All right. Then head up, chest up, dropping the hips. Raising those elbows up. Try to get a nice squeeze here, right? Blood has been flowing now. Heart rate is up, elevated. And up on top, you get those elbows to kind of squeeze up. Get a little extra blood flowing up there. All right. Now we're doing our 1 foot lateral on the box. Now it's a little kind of back and forth. 1 foot lateral. And it is a little side to side on the 1 foot lateral. You can pop up a little bit. Great. Starting to increase the intensity a little bit. Now we're back on the instep stretch on the other side. All right. Good. 30 seconds on each side for your instep stretch. Really helps open up our hip flexors, our hamstrings, spinal twist. Oh, it's all starting to come together. The flow of the blood, the heart rate, the breath rate getting up there. Oh, I'm excited about this workout. All right. Curl press extension. Grab your weight, curl it, press it, extend it. All right. All right, guys. All right. Where are we at next? Switch on the box. Now you go. If you have a set of steps like this, you're going to do your switch as you move around the box. That's all we're doing. I like to reverse my direction every now and again so I don't get dizzy. All right. If you don't have the ability to go around the box, if you're working on your stairs, you can just do the regular switch without moving. That's fine as well. Again, increasing the intensity just a little bit. And then we get a little chest to knee to chest. That heel is down, that toe is up. We're trying to get our chest close to our knee. I like to grab my toe a little bit, gets the Achilles a little extra stretch. All right. Every now and again, bring that knee into the chest. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Ready? One more to go for our warm-up. It's our one-arm swings. Alternating one-arm swings. All right. Finish up with that. And once we're done with our alternating one-arm swings, I'm just going to go address the crowd real quick. Make sure everyone is good to go with their workout. And then I'll be back here and walking you guys through the workout at Sherry's pace. All right. So I will be back in a minute. That is your warm-up, guys. Hope you guys are warm. You got yourself 12 exercises. All right. Our goal is to get through 3 rounds. You have options on a couple of days, like your box squat jumps, your machines, your calories, and the last exercise. Let's see which one you take. All right. I have a few extra sheets if anyone needs a sheet so they can see. Let me know. I'll come on out. Other than that, if you got close to a fan, I would turn it on. We turn it on the music. Let's have some fun. Happy Wednesday. All right, that was my brief explanation for the masses. You guys at home, we're going to start with that kettlebell snatch. Or punch it all the way through. Yeah, punch it all the way through. It shouldn't be out. You should punch it all the way through. The kettlebell's going to end up on your hand. Yeah. A little quicker on that punch. All right, people having a hard time with that snatch. It's a difficult one. You want to punch all the way through. I'm going to be out there 1 second. All right. There we go. There we go. That is the snatch. Now, of course, you got those fancy watches. You got to be careful with that. Turn it on the inside so you don't break that watch. Let's see how she does on that. It flips over her hand. So it's a tricky one. It takes a little getting used to. Again, if you're not comfortable with it, we go to the clean and press instead. All right, now we got our unbalanced one-legged RDL. What that means is you want one kettlebell, one dumbbell, 2 different weights, and you're going to start with your one-legged RDL. So a good straight, good strong leg. And a slight bend in that knee. We do our one-legged RDL, and then we step right up onto that box. Come on down, and repeat. All right, that's all we're doing for this one. Again, our one-legged RDL, it's a slight bend in the working knee. We're bending mostly at the waist. We're lifting our back leg, keeping our shoulders back, almost like a pencil stuck in between that shoulder blade. We're not trying to reach for the ground. We're just trying to keep our spine as neutral as we can. We're doing 5 on each side for these, just 5 on each side. Now, the purpose of having 2 different weights, well, it's going to cause our body to have to stabilize even more. When you have the same weights, it's easy to go down equally. When you have 2 different weights, well, now we have to work hard on keeping shoulders level, hips square. It's a little different of a challenge, and that's all right. You guys are up for the challenge. Next up is that Bosu knee to opposite elbow. You got no Bosu at home? No problem. Feet are on the ground. You're going to bring your knee to your opposite elbow. Nice and easy. Little tap if you can. Touch that elbow or close as you can. It's a good controlled pace. It's not like a cross climber where we're kind of running in place. It's a nice, good control. Keeping the spine nice and long. Hands right underneath the elbows, underneath the shoulders. Next up is our box squat jump. All right, you got your options of the height, how high up you go. Ooh, Sherry's choosing to go up. He's going 3 boxes. All right. People are challenging themselves back in the gym. It's been a little while since I've had 3 boxes sometimes, so it's fun to get a little challenge in our box squat jump. Right, everyone knows these. You straddle the box, squat a little bit, you pop up, hands up over the head. Nice soft landing as you drop back down. The goal, I always say, is to get low in that squat. If you can almost get your butt to touch the box, that is an intense box squat jump. Now, it is just round 1, and I tell people, let's pace yourself. Let's not get too intense just yet. Again, our 2nd week back in the gym, getting back into a rhythm, getting back into a little bit more intensity than we used to by ourselves. So at home, you've got to take it at the pace that works for you. Now, this is where I gave people the options. 20, if you're just getting back into things. Most people are going to be in the 30 range. I think that's what these guys are doing. I'll ask them in a second. 40 is for those that have been rocking workouts straight on through and feeling they want to crush it. I just gave that option out there. I didn't think many people would take it. Woo, baby. Middle number. Woo, big number. Oh, nice. I'll give you a ride home. Well, I was corrected by Henry, already doing 40 of the big number. Good work, Henry. Seated quarter moon is next. All right, so you grab your weights. Again, we're sitting down, so we have no leverage at all with our legs. So we've got to be all core, arms, shoulders. And we only got 5 on each side. It's only 5 aside. All right, good control. We tap, bring that weight up. Sorry about that, if our screen went dark for a second. We are back at our quarter moons here. Again, good control. We're breathing. Not a whole lot of leverage we have with this exercise. So lots of core work. It's only 5 on each side. It's only 5. All right. Where are we up to next? Now we stay at the ground. All right. Look combo. We got our floor press right into your half a Turkish get-up. So when that weight is up, we're just basically getting those hips up into the air, get that good squeeze, coming back down. So you press that weight up, then you get your hips up in the air, get that good butt squeeze, control as you come back down. I think Sherry's a little out of sorts on her Turkish get-up. Normally we have one leg kind of straight. I think she doesn't know what to do with her feet. That's all right. That's all right. Technique is okay. We're going a little bit lighter. Oh, she forgot her press on that one. I won't tell if you won't. That's 5. We do 5 on each side, right? We press, and then we get ourselves up and back down. Good control, good control. All right. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Five on each side of our dumbbell, one arm, floor press into your half a Turkish get up. Next up is coming our side plank crunch. On a Bosu, if you have it, on the floor is fine. Whew. I hear Miss Jane talking about how difficult an exercise is. All right. Just listen to some banter in between some classmates here. It's fun listening to them chitter-chatter a little bit. But we're on our side plank now. Side plank crunch. Again, on the ground is fine if you don't have that Bosu. We have our Bosus here. Gives us that little extra intensity. You get a little extra range of motion. All right. Next up, we're getting on our machines here. I know not everyone has a machine at home, right? I told people to either do 2 minutes or 20 calories. For those in the beginning stage, most people may be in the 30 calories. If you don't have that machine, again, this is where you're going to get, 2 to 3 minutes of some cardio in. A nice morning right now. Get outside, run down the street, do a couple telephone poles, and then run it back. You can do some jumping jack, split jack combos for a couple minutes. You got a jump rope. Perfect time to break the jump rope out. Excellent, excellent exercise. If you're in your basement, go up and down your stairs for a couple minutes. You do have to get creative at home. I get it. That it's not in the gym, but it can still be a good workout, guys. Put in your time. All right. Get it done, get it done. All right, guys. Let's see, take a look out there. I'm gonna see how people are doing. You do your cardio for a few more. We'll be back after this for our inchworm. All right, had to do a little bike maintenance. Sometimes we get a little screw loose every now and again. That was a peg that Jane noticed was a little wobbly. Quick little tighten, we're good to go. All right. You guys come back from your jog yet? You run, you stairs, are you still working? These guys are still working. Woo. If they're taking the option of the big number, 40 calories, well, they'll be on there for a little bit. But that's all right. We get time here. We get time. 15-minute rounds gives us 3 rounds in our hour workout. So people might be taking this all the way through to the full hour, which is fine. 7:15 class, plenty of time for us to clean up afterwards. Woo. That's a burn. Henry did a burn. Nice job. All right, now we got our inchworm. Woo. Normally not too difficult of an exercise, but after a few minutes on a machine, it's hard to catch that breath. So all we're doing, we're walking our hands out as far as we can and then slowly walking those hands back up. I give the push-up as an option. Again, we got a lot of push-ups coming up with our burpees or bunnies later. So feel free to just do the inchworm portion and get as far out as you can. Now we got Lindsay in the background and she's doing a push-up. Lindsay's never won the shy from any kind of a challenge. But after her push-up, she's going straight back, which is fine. Sherry was opting to go further than a push-up stance and then come back. So it's just different levels of intensity. So you figure out what works for you. Now we got our unbalanced rear elevated split squat. Another time when you have 2 different weights. So the body has to work to stabilize itself even more. We got our foot raised in the back, and that throws off your balance. It's going to give you more range of motion to get that knee below the step. So it's extra range of motion. It's only 5 on each side. Only 5. And then, not sure if she switched her grips with the weights. Typically, you want the lighter weight on the side of the leg that's in front of you. You can do that. But either way, you're going to be unbalanced, and that's our goal, is to challenge ourselves with the unbalancedness. Now we're going on to seated rows. Again, we can be on the ground for these seated rows. If you don't have that Bosu, Bosu's going to add that intensity by making the balance difficult. The core is going to work a little harder. It also gives that extra range of motion. You always got options. You always got options. All right. Well, Henry over here is taking the big option. He's going with the buddies. He's ready to push himself. And Sherry has done her seated rows. Where are you guys at? You finished your seated rows? We're on to, most people are going to choose the burpee, I thought. I don't know. Sherry's feeling the pressure under the camera and feeling the need to do the big old bunnies, but she's doing it. I don't know if Henry's influencing her decision. But the bunny is definitely much more intense than the burpee. As you can tell, we had the 2 squat jumps, the 2 lunge jumps. Woo. Kudos to anyone adding the extra work. That's what always impresses me about people that come to this gym. I give them an obstacle and they just climb it. I give them an exercise, they say, how many? I give them an option, they say, what's the most difficult? 10. Nope, it was either squat jumps or burpees or bunnies.
Like 10 no matter what?
Yep. So Henry was just asking what that. The parentheses said advanced for the bunnies, so you get the. No, you get the star. No, pick one. All right, these guys are on time. Good pace, good pace, good pace. Woo. Yeah, those guys are crushing. Many people took the bunny option. These 6 a.m.ers, man. Woo. They like to push themselves. They did an excellent job. Excellent job. Now we're on to round two. Round two. I'm gonna go check in with Sherry, see how she feels about the snatch, because it looks a lot better. Punch a little earlier. Nice, nice, nice. Those guys are working hard out there. I know you guys are working hard at home as well. This was not designed to be an easy workout. I started to take the training wheels off a little bit. All right. Because coming back in the gym with lots of people working out, you definitely increase your intensity. So, not that the last couple of workouts weren't a challenge, they certainly were, but now we're just trying to add to the challenge a little bit. Give them some new moves, give you guys some combination exercises, and kind of take it to another level. That's what we do here, right? So we finished our kettlebell snatch. If you were at home doing your clean and press, that's great. We are now on to our unbalanced, one-legged RDL into your step up. Again, our one-legged RDL, we're really keeping our balance. It's as much about balance, and that's why we're throwing 2 different weights on you to really challenge your balance. Keeping your technique, it's only 5 on each side. 5 on each side of that. Next up, we have our Bosu knee to opposite elbow. Again, you're stacking those shoulders, meaning your shoulders are directly on top of your elbows, on top of your hands. We're keeping our balance, right? Hands will stay on the ground as we bring one knee into that opposite elbow. Again, you can be on the ground, no problem. The goal is to not really let those hips sneak up on you. It happens a little bit, but you're doing your best to squeeze those glutes and making sure we don't let that butt get too high. After that, we got our box squat jumps again. All right, choosing the big box. All right, if you're feeling all right, you're feeling for that challenge, go a little higher. Again, not everyone has the boxes at home to be doing something like this. You got your option of the Jack in the Box squat. Sorry, couldn't think of it for a second. Those work pretty well. The box squat jumps is, gets that height out of there. Definitely adds a little resistance. But doing the Jack in the Box, you can get a little deeper into that squat, maybe. So hopefully, you're finding ways to modify at home to make it through these workouts. All right. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Right. Whew. Get a couple of those box squat jumps in. Sometimes you need a little break. got it, guys. You got it. You got it. Keep on moving. Take a couple deep breaths. And you're right back to it. All right, all right, all right. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Take a quick peek. Change our view. How's the rest of the class looking? All right, a little different angle. See Miss Jane in the center square. All right. All working hard in the corner. Todd doing his thing. He's a technician. Working good, working good. All right. That's a little fuzzy. Go back to our main camera. Sherry's finishing up her box squat jumps. And we're going on to our seated quarter moon. Dumbbell seated quarter moon. So we're sitting down, nice long spine. All right, weight doesn't have to be too heavy on this one. Keep those arms pretty long. We have 5 on each side. Right. All right. Fantastic, guys. Quarter moons, 5 and 5. Once we finish that, we're going to go into our combo dumbbell one-arm floor press to your half and Turkish get-up. All right. Again, nice control. All right, maybe it's not the max weight you'd be using for a floor press because you have to go into your half and Turkish get-up, but go slow and controlled on that floor press. All right. Nice, good, strong press, squeeze, hold it, and then we get to our half and get-up. And key on this one, getting that good squeeze. All right. Finish up on both sides of your half get-ups. And then we're going to our Bosu side plank crunch is next. And again, that half Turkish get up will take a lot out of you. And Sherry's opted for the floor for side plank crunches. Again, at home, most people don't have that Bosu, so that's what you're doing. That is fine. Ten on each side of your side plank crunches. And we hop on that machine. Woo. Another burner, another burner. Again, you got a machine at home, get on it, get some calorie burn. If not, this is where we get creative with our cardio. All right, guys, I'm gonna do another tighten of James' bike while I'm thinking about it. You guys get your cardio in, hit it. guys. How we doing out there? How we doing? These guys are still rocking their cardio. Alright, you're sticking along with us. Keep rocking that cardio. We're pushing hard today. You need to save your cardio if you're going for a run or a bike later. You can always fast forward through our cardio sections here and get to the next exercise, which is inchworms. Alright. Or maybe you're with us. Maybe you're on your machine. Some of you still have rowers at home. I don't know, maybe little bikes left out there. We don't have a couple of rowers out there. Some people have their own machines, get stationary bikes. Just keep on working. Why not? All right, we're going to be done in an hour or so. That's a burner. That's a burner. All right, guys. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. All right, finish that bike. We're on to our inchworm. Woo! Catching that breath. Catching that breath. All right, remember that inchworm? We're going to slowly walk those hands out. As far as you can. Woo. Carefully, you don't slip too far. You want to make sure your lower back is being protected. Any pinching or any issues in your lower back, be careful with this. Maybe you stop at the push-up level and get a push-up in instead. That's fine. Inchworms are done. We got our split squats next. Again, unbalanced. You can't, even if you have one weight, that's going to be unbalanced because one weight only on one side. Right? We got to work hard to keep our balance. So, yeah, if you want the lighter weight on the side of the leg that's in front of you, and it's okay if you don't switch, but switching hands will be what we're looking for, but if you keep the heavier weight on the side, that's okay as well. Again, just gives it that unbalanced feel, makes the core have to work just a little bit extra. Just a little bit extra. Next up is that the seated row. Again, on a BOSU, it's going to make it a lot more difficult, especially if you get those shoulders way back. Even if you don't get the shoulders to touch the ground, you're going to be working extra hard because that BOSU is unbalanced. And it's going to be shaking you off the whole time. All right. Finish up your seated rows, and we get to our last exercise on the list. You either got squat jumps, burpees, or buddies. Woo. Choose wisely. Getting lots of cardio with today's workout. Nice job, though. Nice job. You're at this stage now. Just pick your exercise and just do it. And get after it. Take that nice deep breath. And power through it. Power through it. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Woo. Good push, guys. Good push. Good push. good, guys. Looking good, looking good. All right. Finish up round 2 strong. Woo. Get your breath on. Where we at? Where we at? All right, these guys got good pace on. They got good pace. They're doing 15-minute rounds. That's exactly what we want to be at. All right, these guys getting ready. So everyone's at a different pace here, but we got my 2 here in the corner, Sherry and Henry. They are at the beginning of round 3. Back to the snatches. There we go. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Nice job. Again, the snatch is a difficult exercise. It takes, a couple of getting used to it. Really trying to be smooth in our transition so that weight doesn't plop up on the hand. All right. I like it. It's a nice metabolic burner. All right. You gotta be strong with that shoulder, strong with that arm, quick with that punch through. Nice job, nice job, nice job. Oof. Again, careful those fancy watches. Flip it so you don't get any cracks on your screen. Don't want anyone to get mad at me for breaking their watch. Oof. All right, what's up next? Unbalanced single leg RDL with your step up. All right. Again, take your time on the RDL. It's as much about the balance as it is about your strength. Keeping our shoulders pinned back. All right, lift that back leg, keeping the balance, and you go right up onto that step up. And then back down into it. All right. Again, 2 different weights, 1 in each hand. Forces your stability muscles to really work. Now, why do we do unbalanced exercises? Well, life is unbalanced, right? You come walking in, up the stairs after a long day, you got groceries. Those don't weigh the same, right? So you got 2 kids, 1 in each hand. Unless you have twins, they don't weigh the same. And it's always good to be practicing the unbalance because life is unbalanced. Life throws at you many different things, and it's, this is what we do. We practice getting ready for life here. So we want to challenge the body in ways that we'll see out in the real world so that when it shows up, we're ready for it. It's the essence of being ready for life. All right? Love that term, ready for life. So many people are happy to be back in the gym. It's just a part of normalcy to get back in here. Hopefully you guys at home feeling good, feeling strong, getting your workouts in. It's so important to keep working out. It always feels good when you're done. Right? Even if you go light, even if you go short, even if you do 2 rounds instead of 3 rounds, any movement is good. Now, obviously, if you're doing horrible form and hurting yourself, that's a different story. But I think most people out there know their limits. They know what feels good, or they know if they're doing something wrong. I'm happy to watch anybody's videos. Anyone send me certain clips of certain exercises you're doing. If you don't know if you're doing it right, I'm even happy to hop on a Zoom call, do some live training with you. Find some time. I have no problem. If you guys are stuck at home for whatever reason, you're just not comfortable yet coming into the gym, you got somebody or yourself compromised, you just want to be safe, hey, we're going to keep you safe as long as you feel comfortable. And if you feel you want that little extra time, I'd be happy to hop on a call with you and help you fix any imbalances, anything you might have wrong with you, if you think you have any issues. I'm here for you guys. All right. We finished our Bosu knee to opposite elbow. All right. It was 10 on each side of that, and we're on to our box squat jumps now. All right. Woo, no cardio burning, no cardio burning. We are getting after it though. We are getting after it. podcaster. All right, all right. How we doing? How we doing? Good push here. Good push. This last round. All right, keep that head up. Ends close. We want to make sure we finish strong, right? We kind of paced ourselves through this workout. So, woo, we're able to get all the way through it. Box squat jumps now. Come on. Let's get it. All right, all right, all right. No problem taking some time in between your reps just to catch your breath. Box squat jumps will do that to everybody. Whew. Right. Couple deep breaths, get right back to it. You got it, you got it, you got it. Break them down 10 at a time. You get through them. All right, after our box squat jumps, we got our seated quarter moon. Love this exercise. Forces you to stop up top, turn the shoulders just a little bit when you go to the side, back to square, up top. Only five aside. Whew. Keep breathing though, keep breathing, keep breathing. Nice job, nice job, nice job. Oh, weight's starting to get heavy, weight's starting to get heavy. Try not to drop it so much. Oh, that's a struggle. It's a struggle. Come on. Half Turkish get up, after your floor press. Now we get to that adrenaline push. We got just a few more exercises left, so we know the end is in sight. Get that little extra push in. All right. Nice job, nice job. Looking good, looking good. Control it, control it. I know we get tired, but we want to make sure we don't just plop down on the ground after those hips come up, butt goes down. Control as you slowly bring the shoulders back down to the ground, right? Have control, have control. All right, 5 on each side. Looks good, looks good. All right, nice job, guys, nice job. All right, last of the Turkish get-ups. Go to our side plank crunch next. Good work, good work, good work. Again, Sherry's opting to be on the ground. That's okay. You can be on a Bosu if you have it. If you're looking for that extra challenge, you can always raise your top leg. That makes it a lot more challenging. All right. After our side plank crunch, we get onto that machine. Whew. Again, at home, figure out your cardio, figure out what works for you, and go get it. All right. I'm going to head out for just a bit. So if you need to fast forward until we get to our inchworms, you go ahead and do this. If you got some cardio that you can do, go ahead. I'm going to check in with some people out there. So I'll be back in a few minutes. All righty, guys. All righty. Last little push. Last little push. Nice job. Nice job. Getting it done. Getting it done. We're going just a tiny bit over here, but that's all right. That's all right. Class isn't coming in for a few more minutes. That these people get after it. Baby, nice job. Nice job. All right, guys, you're still with us at home. Keep on working. 4 more exercises to go. Get right to that inchworm. I know the heart rate is skyrocketing right now. A couple deep breaths. And let's get it done. Inchworm. Slowly walking those hands out. Get it, get it, get it. Nice finish there. Nice finish. All right. Nice extension of those arms. Getting those inchworms in. Ooh, baby. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. Finish up those inchworms. We go to our unbalanced rear elevated split squats. Almost there. Almost there. 3 more exercises. Right. 5 on each side of your split squats. Again, keeping that nice long spine. All right, try not to lean too far forward. Typically, you have a straight line from your shoulder to that back knee. It's definitely angled a bit. You are leaning a little bit forward, but look at Cherry, your knee up to her shoulders is a straight line. That's what we're looking for. All right, 2 more to go. Seated rows. Again, you want to go to the ground? That's an option. 20 of our seated rows. Oh, get that core. All right, nice job, nice job. Push on through here, push on through. It's a tough, long workout, guys. If you're stuck with it all the way through, you've done an excellent job. Good work, good work, good work. Obviously, there's ways to make this a little easier. You take your cardio down a notch, too. You can take your box squat jumps and the last exercise, make that a little easier. You can always cut the reps a little bit. But, oh, man, it always feels good when you finish. All right, on to our last set here. On to our last set. Man, always impressed when people take the hard road, right? Choose hard, right? This is a practice, right? So when you practice hard, when hard hits you in life, it's actually much easier. That's why we do it. That's why we push ourselves here. So impressed by everybody. Excellent job. You guys at home still doing these workouts? Very impressed. I'd love it if you should share me some comments. I know it's great to have the likes on YouTube, but email me back. Let me know how you're doing. Comment on Facebook. Let me know how you're doing. Even comment on YouTube. All right? I'd like to hear from those guys. I'd like to hear from you. If you're doing it, I'd like to know what I can do to make it better for you. Just kind of keep people motivated, right? These days, our health is so important. And that's why we keep on moving, keep on doing this. Gotta keep it up, gotta keep it up. All right, we're almost there. Come on, guys, almost done, almost done. Let's get it, let's get it. All right. Here we go, here we go. And that is your Wednesday workout. Again, guys, awesome job. We're wrapping things up over here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big old thumbs up. Share it with your buddies. Share it with your friends. They don't have to be a manicurist. If they have some equipment at home, say, hey, try this workout on the side. See how they like it. All right, guys, we'll see you on Friday.